And just in these 3-4 days, what kind of progress have you sensed from this group?
A lot of progress, a lot more talking. That means guys know what's going on. They're playing hard, they're competing, working together to find the best shot offensively, and that's all we can ask for.
Quenton joined the Pacers Madden pretty late last year. What has stood out to you about him being the floor general for that first group and what he's been able to do?
Just him as a person, his energy. He's a fun, loving guy. The whole organization loves to be around him. And then basketball-wise, he's explosive. He can make a shot. He can get downhill, get to the paint. He's grown as a point guard, grown as a player, and we're happy to have him.
To drill down to that, how has he grown as a point guard? What's he learned about how to run this offense, and just basically just how to be in charge?
Just learning the concepts and getting his team in those concepts as quick as possible. He's flying the ball up the floor. He's looking for the next action, for the next play, and then he's getting off the ball early, and then when it comes back to him, he's being aggressive, getting downhill, making plays for himself or for his teammates.
Tyrese always talks about just the offense being like organized chaos. What's it like to throw somebody in a situation like this? Basically, obviously, like Ty and Drew and TJ, they've kind of learned how to play within that and structured it for themselves. What's it like to throw somebody else in that?
It's very difficult, right? And a lot of responsibility is on the player to learn and figure out how we play, and then to kind of immerse himself into that culture, into that atmosphere. Not easy to do. Again, it's 5 guys working together to find the best shot available. And normal NBA action is 2-man game. At best, it's a 3-man game. This is a 5-man action. All 5 guys looking to work together to find the best shot available.
You've seen Kendall Brown's whole career here. What do you want to see from him in Vegas in these games?
Well, I've been very impressed with Kendall. These 4 practices. He's really driving the ball hard, playing aggressive, playing very assertive on both ends of the floor. We just want him to continue to be himself, continue to grow, be aggressive, talk, and play with that enthusiasm that he's been playing with the last 4 days.
Similar question about Oscar. What did you see from him this year compared to last year? What's impressed you about him?
Actually, his passing. I think the game has slowed down for him a lot. He's able to catch the ball and be comfortable and not be rattled and rushed. And then he's making some great plays, from the high post position. And he's going to be himself and rebound the basketball. One of the best to ever do it.
How is his progress defensively? Obviously, the rebounding is there, but I mean, sometimes it was hard for him to get minutes, especially if they were playing wing-heavy lineups, pick and roll, stuff like that. Have you seen progress from him?
Absolutely. I think he recognized what we're trying to do defensively, more so now than he did in the past. He's playing bigger in the paint, being vertical, opposed to smacking down and trying to get steals from guards. I think his voice is a big part of just recognizing situations early, being able to talk them out, and I think that's helped him a lot on the defensive end.
What are your personal coaching goals in the NBA? Have you even thought about that?
My personal coaching goals? I think right now, if I can get my teams to play hard and play together, that's my short-term goal. At some point, I'd like to be a head coach in this league. By no means am I rushing that process. I want to take my time and learn as much as I can and continue to grow. But right now, getting this team to play hard and compete in the summer league is my main focus.
How much has Rick putting you in this position helped you with that path that you're on now and want to be on?
It's a tremendous amount of help. I can't even explain to you in words how much help it is. I feel so much more confident and relaxed going into year 2 than I did year 1. So it's working, and I'm thankful for this opportunity. Can't thank Rick and Lloyd Pierce enough for fighting for me to have this opportunity.
You talked about Jarris's voice and leadership getting better. Do you feel that in yourself too? Do players notice that with you?
I'm not sure if players notice, but I notice, and I feel confident and strong with my voice more so than I did last year. So it's a process, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to it.
No ice bath this year for the first win. You're not going to be prepared for that one this time?
Yeah, I got 2 wins under my belt now, so it's I'm a veteran.
We've asked you about, obviously, the returning guys. We've asked you about the new second-round picks. I guess, has anybody stood out to you among everybody else, among the guys that you guys brought in on Exhibit 10s or just, training camp guys? Like, who stood out to you beyond the guys that we keep asking about?
You know what? Furphy, I stood out to me, and I just told one of the guys on staff that he kind of reminds me of a smarter Larry Marketing with his movement pattern, the way he shoots the ball. He's still young, he's still growing, but he competes at a high level. And, we're happy to have him, and we're looking forward to what he can bring to us in the Summer League.
You're coming into this one after a healthy offseason and being more experienced going into Summer League.
Yeah, this is my third year, so, 2 years of experience. Just, knowing the ropes, knowing how everything goes, knowing how to take care of my body, knowing how the practices go, and just playing every day, getting ready for Summer League.
What specifically do you hope to show in these games?
Just that I can do everything. Just my ability to pass, score, play defense, and just run, show my athleticism.
Obviously, a lot of new guys, on this group. Certainly the two early guys will be starting probably, with you guys. But how does this group function differently, and how do you kind of see your role within that? You had some leadership opportunity there. We think you've been around for a while. And how do you see how this group works, and how do you think we fit with it?
Yeah, now we got a really good group, a lot of length, a lot of height. We can play a lot of all positions. The new guys are really good, really athletic, and I think we merge really well together. It's going to be fun.
What did last season mean to you, getting the contract converted, playing in playoff games in terms of your career and your life at this point?
Just getting my foot in the door, getting an opportunity. So I really need get a chance to show what I can do, and I'm still young. Got a lot of years ahead of me, and just taking everything and running with it.
What stands out to you about this starting group you're a part of with all returning guys from last year?
I play a lot with them on the Mad Ants too. We won a lot of games. We're a really good team, so I think it's going to be fun, and I'm really excited.
Since I got here, I've honestly just kind of considered it a blessing. I feel like too many times in situations like mine, I don't get to come in to a new situation and kind of just be myself. And the whole Pacer organization, from the top to the bottom, they've allowed me to just come in here and be myself, give energy to the team, give energy to the organization, and so it's a blessing.
What kind of role do you have with this? It seems like you're with the first group. Are you the point guard for that?
Yeah, I'll be the point guard for the first group, but I don't even really consider that my role. My role is all around just to be a leader, show the new guys who coming in how we handle things around here, just kind of lead by example, make sure people in the right spots, keep energy high, just everything that go with being a leader.
How much time do you even have a chance to just digest that yourself, to get to understand how they do things around here? Obviously, you weren't there for very long, but what did you kind of do just so that you had a good sense that you could pass that along?
I wasn't here long, but the limited time that I was here, I got to watch a lot throughout the whole playoff. So I got to watch a lot of the top team do what they do, and so just kind of being a basketball player on and off the floor, being able to watch how they play, watch the style of play they play, the way they play defense. So coming in, I kind of already know what to expect from what they're looking for and how to achieve that goal and how to get everybody around me to achieve that goal.
What were the most important adjustments you had to make? I mean, just coming in, to an organization, what's the biggest thing that takes getting used to just for playing with this group and understanding what it takes, in terms of how they operate?
I would just say the hardest thing to adjust to is just kind of like the terminology and then the spacing on the floor. Every organization, they kind of play the same, but some play different. Here it's a little different, so just figuring out the terminology and then the spacing on the floor and then the pace. But once you get a couple reps of that, it all kind of just comes in.
You talked about leadership. Are there any specific skills you want to show growth in Vegas?
Just everything, like just showing that I can lead a team. I don't want to just go out there and expect to score 100 points. I don't care if I score or not. I just want to go out there, have a good summer league, put on a good show for our organization, and that's really what I'm trying to do.
What did you get out of your two-way experience last year with the Mad Ants? How much did that help you going into this next year?
Well, like I said earlier, coming in, it was a blessing, and then they allowed me to come in here and be who I was, which was, like I say, a blessing. So got to learn a lot from that. That's kind of where my whole mindset started to change as far as how we do things in the Pacers organization, and then being able to rep it and then being able to watch it and the playoff status was just kind of like the icing on the cake for me. So it was easy for me to come in here and kind of just hit the ground running.
What's just the challenge of being a point guard in this system? Tyrese always talks about it and says it's like an organized chaos.
Yeah, it definitely is an organized chaos. I would just say the only challenge would be just being in shape. Like, you got to be in shape to play point guard in this organization because we play fast. And then on the other side, we pick up 94 feet. So only real challenge for me, and it ain't even really a challenge, is being in shape.
How do you think you've come along as far as defending 94 feet is concerned? What do you think you do well in that regard? How do you think you've improved as a defender just in the time you've been around?
I think I'm doing pretty well. I normally always kind of pick up 94, so it's not really anything new to me. But I think now it's just kind of like, first couple of days I was excited, so I was picking up being real aggressive. But now I just kind of figure out like I could be aggressive at the jump and then contain towards the end and just kind of keep them in front so we don't create advantage, disadvantage.
What's this group been like to work with? You know, we talked a little about the system, but I mean, in terms of these guys, this collection of talent, what do you like about these guys? What do you think this group does well?
I ain't gonna lie, I like this group a lot. We got a lot of new guys in here. Obviously, the first 5 has been here, but the next 10, they all new to the organization, but they all come in high spirited. Everybody got good energy. We don't have no selfish guys in here. You know, like I said, the energy and the morale in the gym is always cool between the players and the coaches. So, you know, when you got a good atmosphere like that, it's easy to come in here and perform the way that we do.
You ever had a coach that's as good of a player as JP?
I'll give him his credit. He all right. You know, yeah, he all right. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, JP, smart coach, obviously was a player, so, you know, he get it from there too. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, he can hoop a little bit. Me and him, we be going through little shooting drills after practice. I ain't gonna say he winning, because that don't matter. But, you know, he all right. Yeah.